Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fetchr Bingo 5.2.2, I think, by NeunEinser. They're in the weekly seed, so I don't know the version. Actually, I don't know the versions at all right now. I'm like way out of practice saying this intro. It's bad. It's bad. Too much lingo too. Way too much lingo too. But that's not a bad thing. That's just a thing. It's a good thing maybe even. But yeah, there's not been enough fetching. So this all feels weird. Also, yeah, we're running vanilla because, like, you know, the mode's already set up for the newest version, and then I don't have a separate folder for it. It's just a mess right now. So we're just running vanilla here. So it's like performance is a little crappy, but that's okay. We'll be fine. We're in blue team. We're doing the weekly seeds. This is the first of the two fives. It's seed 88, 058. The goal is to get 5 in a row, column or diagonal as quickly as possible. And Dave has picked this seed for us. Why? Why? I mean, maybe it's okay. I've not really looked yet. It's also late again. And then, you know, I managed to get a run in, and then there were some sports to watch, and then, yeah, now it's late, you know. That's the way it goes. Weird Friday, like, kickoff. I don't like it. I don't like it. Usually it's Sundays. I think the rest of the season is mostly Sundays, but, like, maybe it's all Sundays. Unless we have another Friday, I don't know. I've not looked. Because like the bottom 6 play Saturday, the top 6 play Sunday, and then there's like one Friday game, but I don't know how many. I don't know. I didn't even look how many they're doing. So there might not be a Friday game every week. Anyway, but that throws the timing for Fetchr. Anyway, I'm rambling. I don't have like time to ramble away, so I should maybe just like focus on all of this. Top row. I don't like the pumpkin pie, even though we could possibly buy one here. So if there's nothing else, we could try and do that. I don't think there's a great way to get like the mossy stone brick though, because you'd have to get some iron for that, and then redstone, and maybe a rabbit over there, and then a bone. Is not a good row. Let's ignore it. There is moss carpet over there because there's mangrove. And then it would be 15 iron plus 4 gold, so maybe like a pick. Well, yeah, probably pick, because we need redstone too. Unless there's a... Is there a cleric? There is a cleric. So we could sell some wheat and buy 2 redstone. Which also makes the repeater more doable for sure. But then it would be what? 6, 10, 15 iron. There is a ship, but it's far away. Far away. And you'd have to buy the redstone, then get the carpet, and then go that way. Or is there carpet on this side? There's swamp. Is there mangrove too? Nah. I mean, the ship could have 2 moss blocks, and you could just craft the carpet. But that's, you know, that would be an amazing ship. Like 15 iron, 4 gold, and 2 moss. I don't think so. But yeah, that's all like fairly okay, I would say. Cherry sapling is doable. Potato would have to be the ship or the outpost. The village is not going to have one, or can't have one. Mushrooms, maybe the ship. There's probably also at least a brown mushroom somewhere over there. I don't see a red one. I don't know. Don't love it. Lectern, I don't know. Is there a lectern house? I don't know what those look like here. I don't think so. But I also don't know what those houses are, but they all look kind of small. The ship could have books, but I don't see any cows. Or horses or llamas, I think. I don't think I see like any animals. Is that true? This is bee. But it's not really what I'm talking about. Oh, there are some horses out that way. But I don't know if that's going to give us enough for a lectern. That seems risky too. Don't like it. Don't like it. Diamond, I don't know. Maybe, but then the pearl is definitely no. We don't want to do the boots because we don't have... I mean, there could be a trim, there could be lapis, but leather is going to be tough, and I don't have a pale garden, I think. Or do I? No. No. So that's definitely out. And I don't think I want to do this. And this seems very risky. This is also out. Right, so no. Yeah, also no, I think. It's too much. Like, that stuff might be around, but it's tough. I don't like it. This could be better, but it could also be very annoying. If that ship was like here, Because you could get a hay bale, you could get a cherry sapling, right? Cherry sapling, hay bale, ding ding. That's easy enough. Cook a kelp, fine, no worries. I don't know. Is there a rabbit over there? Yeah, like 2, I think. Maybe 3. So that I mean, we just need 1. That's fine. 5 iron though. The ship might have it, might not. Is there some iron here? The golem could give us 5, but probably won't if we need 5. So you'd have to look for 2 iron to be safe. I don't even see the golem, to be honest, though. Might be in a weird spot. And I don't think any of the ocean here is gonna give us any iron, so that's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. And there could be iron somewhere up here, but it might not be. I don't know. That seems like the most playable thing so far, though. Enterprise out and then diagonals. I don't like them. Let's just play it out. Let's just play that column, whatever. We have to go pretty far. That's the only downside. Well, and also we have not, you know, we don't really have eyes on any iron. Not the golem and not any ore. The ship is the wrong way. So there are like some obstacles to overcome, but you know, maybe we're okay. Maybe we're fine. We could be. We might be. And there could be some sneaky iron somewhere on the side of the hill here that I couldn't see or something. Or down in like a little, you know, bit of cave thingy here or whatever. I don't know. Might be the case. It could happen. Definitely could. I want to pick because I want to be able to get the iron if I see it. Which I don't, I think. And then, I don't know. Nothing out here, right? No iron anywhere? Don't think so. Would have been too easy. Would have been too good. So obviously we can't have that. That's a shame. Could have a bone here, but don't really care. There's a bunch of copper, of course, which is always like impossible to find. You just need like a brush or something. I don't know. It doesn't look good here either. That's a shame. Again, there might not be a golem either, but there should be one. Anyway, I can't jump right. It's a bit framey. I'm blaming that. Yeah, like it does run a lot smoother with the mods. And like, yeah, climbing hills is never really all that fast, I guess. Come on, just drop. If you had some iron to cook, this would be like fine. We don't, so we just need this to fall out of here quickly here, and then we can like move on. Not happening though. This should definitely be decaying though, right? Are they not? Doesn't look like they are. Isn't that enough of it gone there? There we go. Okay. Any iron like in a sneaky spot? I don't think so. Ah, there's some there. I hate that spot. There's also just one visible, so it's gonna be one, and then the golem's gonna drop 3 if it exists, and then we're gonna be 1 shy. What can you do? That's what the game wants to happen. This is what's gonna happen. I lost the spot too. There, oh, here's 2. Okay, it's just 1 around the corner. I'll take more because I don't know if I have a golem. It's 5. We might not even go look for it then. Just hay and go through. That seems right. I do want a flower though. Second furnace would be great. But I don't want to like pick one up, so. Like I don't want to like mine the stone for it. What? How did I jump before it was out? Whatever. That's not right though. Clearly not right. An easy furnace you could have taken there, but there's nothing here, so no chance. Any rabbits close? I don't think so. How much stone did I pick up extra? Not that much, right? Two. How far away is that stone? Also 2. But with 2 O's instead of a W. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not sure that's even worth it anymore. It's actually 9 too. Counting is hard. Give me a break. Anyway. Furnace, rabbit, there we go. Chest. Ah, no, it's still worth it. Stays like 10 seconds or more. 10 seconds. Yeah. Because otherwise the rabbit meat would go in like now and take 10 seconds. Which is not gonna do now. 526, 81. That's fine. It's a fine run. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. I wonder if that ship would have been good though. I want to know. Or there's a Gorm there. There he is. Wouldn't have been that bad of a spot finding wise, but like killing wise, it's not very flat here. I have to like, I don't actually know. Kind of hard to stack away from him. Maybe out here. And jump back down and boat or something. I don't know. I don't think that's much faster at that point though. Because it takes so many hits and you have to like find them. Right, I had the iron. I don't know, I think that's fine. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. It would have been the gourd for the clock. But yeah, that's about it. It's a shame for... It's a shame for ship again. Why? Game loves making those for the 5s. Just like the worst ship you could imagine. There would have been 3 books, so we could have done a lectern here. Is there a potato? Yeah, potato. So we could have done potato, lectern, and then the chairs that bring at the start. No mushrooms though, right? There's just carrots and potatoes and wheat. You need to find a red mushroom still. She might actually be tricky here. I don't see one. We'll be over there. It's not great though. Another outpost. Kind of a bad spot. There's a red one in here. Okay. That's hard to see though. I don't know. And flint. You can even maybe swing by here and get the flint and steel. I don't know. But there's enough iron for the flint and steel there, at least. Just barely, but there is. Anyway, 526.81. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll call it a good run to open things up. And then and we'll just see what the second one has in store for us. It is C88418. Is it the right card? It is the right card. Nice. Always good to have that confirmation. I mean, the number seemed right? Like, if there was a digit missing, I think I would notice. If I copied it, like, wrong somehow, which is tough to do. That is a chocolate temper in the desert. I'll count that. I'll count that one for sure. That's the second one, kind of. Like, the one was kind of, like, up on, like, a hill thing, like, next to the desert. This one is in the desert. I mean, it's the Badlands, whatever, but this is desert still. It's sand. Good job, Dave. Or do you go by Steve now? Anyway, let me see what we want to go for here. Candle we could do. Rabbit we could probably do. There must be one here. there. Wheat. I don't know, actually. Redstone we could do. Wheat we could do over there, yeah. Interesting. 6 brown boar. I mean, there's some string in there. It's not that much, though. How much is it across? Is it like 6 or something? So it's like 1 boar. The pandas don't have wool. I mean, the village might have wool too. I don't see any though. It's worth thinking about it anyway. And then dig some flint. So the worst thing there is probably the banner. And maybe climbing up the hill would be bad too, but yeah. Don't want to do an ender pearl. There could be trim in there, but I don't know that I want to do that, even if there is. I don't think I do. Because I would need boots, and I don't have boots. And there's another village on this side. It's not up on the hill, so that would maybe be better. Maybe. I don't see a hay bale though, to have like a guaranteed hay bale, you know. There would be a redstone trade, but we don't care about that. That's a horrible angle on that village. It's crazy. There's probably a hay bale, but it might not be. And like if you start going the wrong way and then there's no hay bale and you have to go back, that's so bad. But it's almost like it's the same distance but flat. So like it is definitely faster to get there. There'll also be some camels up on this mountain thingy. For leather possibly, but I don't think that's a good option either. Right, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the trim, so those are the diagonals. Golden carrot. There could be gold here, and there should be a carrot in, you know, in both villages really, but I don't know if there are any farms, because I can't see the villages themselves very well. The angles are bad. Anyway, magma, I don't know. Spider eye is not an option though, really. Stonecutter would be okay, probably. Red, blue, bamboo, but not the no. That's not okay. So no, we don't want to do a spider eye. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. This though, is this fine? We can loot an arrow from the temper. We'd have to find copper, cook 1 kelp, get 2 iron for fern, and get again the redstone and then a hay bale. Is that more or less, like if you do this anyway, is it more or less hassle to do 6 brown wool plus these things, which should be fairly easy, because the candle is there, the rabbit is there, versus getting 2 iron somewhere. Maybe the temper has it, maybe it doesn't. Cook 1 kelp. This doesn't, well, I do need a furnace still for the rabbit. Is there one over there? I can't see. Well, I don't see one. And then find the copper. I don't know. There are at least some cocoa beans right there. I just don't have any eyes on sheep or wool in like the market store thingies in the village, so I don't really know how doable that is. And yeah, both the villages are plain, so not, you know, containing any banners. So that's a shame. It is a shame. But I think it's this or that. Maybe just play half and half, which is definitely stupid, but let's do it. I don't want to think about it anymore, I decided. But yeah, split focus is never really good in a 5. But whatever, I don't know. I can't see anything. Like nothing is just quite good enough to be certain here, so that's kind of bad, I guess. And I definitely need a furnace. Is there gonna be stone under here? There should be, but it's also very close to the sand, so I don't know. It might be sandstone. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, the biomes sometimes do cursed things because they like being sharks. And we want an axe to kill the rabbit, and then if you have to dig a flint, we want a shovel. So there's an enderman. That is stupid. You teleport up and out. Could get a pearl. Does that change anything? I didn't consider that at all. Because it's like impossible. It doesn't really, right? Like the... I mean, maybe the column would be okay. It's not the right thing to do now, though, right? Is it? Flint, crossbow. I don't know. Is that Viber? It's fun if it works. God, I hate you. Where do you go? I don't know, he's going crazy. I don't care anymore. Right, there's my chest, sure. Well, lots of iron that would have opened up the crossbow for sure. Why am I so confused about this? There's absolutely no reason. It's this way. What am I doing? That looked weird though, somehow. So much iron, it's crazy. Dude, can definitely do a crossbow now. How do you not sit in that boat? How do you not sit in the boat again? He's gonna kill me. Why? He doesn't even drop a pearl, whatever. Why would he not sit in the boat? He was on it, like, that is such, oh, that was such crap. Like, the last one where he sat down was, like, the worst anger he had on it. If you ask me, but whatever. Okay, I thought we'd get some bones. We didn't get any bones. I don't have any food either. That's bad. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out the way I want it to. But I guess I have definitely enough for shears now. So we should do the fern. This is like, this is not a fern, that's a fern. This truck really, like, you know, screwed everything up for me here. It was so tempting, you know. I'm gonna run off sprint before we even get close to the village too. And I don't have enough brown dye because there isn't any around. Maybe just find some copper instead. I do need kelp. Whatever. Yeah, that's probably better. I don't know. There's probably some copper somewhere, right? Man, I don't know. Stupid Enderman. Bad inventory management too. There's no copper anywhere. Is there now? No. You remember last round when I told you there's always copper when you don't need it, but when you do just need a little bit, it's like the last thing you could ever find. Yeah. What is this? Silly game. What? That felt very cursed. Anyway. 9, nice. Why is the mouse so weird? It feels very loose all of a sudden. Don't like it. I don't need this anymore. Let's pick it up. And we just need to get up there and get a hay bale. And then this cursed run is also in the past. Usually most of like what I'm after is just being done. Made it up all the way, very good. Just a cursed run. 6, 12, 20. I don't know. Stupid Enderman. I wanted to sit him in the boat, but he was already doing the weird teleporting thing. You can't get close to him because he's always going to teleport away. So I had to aggro him. And I mean, I had him like lined out perfectly. It just didn't feel like sitting down, I guess. Because boats are stupid. And Endermen are even worse. Anyway. What evapors, nice. Yeah, would have been impossible. I only picked up 5 string too. I mean, like the other 2 wouldn't have mattered much. Or the other one, I mean, like the 2 extras wouldn't have mattered much. Because you know, I guess I could have killed a cat, but it's not worth it when you need, you know, 6 wool, so 24 string, and there's no wool at all. So yeah, the banner just wasn't gonna happen. I should have abandoned that immediately and gone after the. Once I saw the iron, I should have gone after the column for sure. I just didn't want to have to come up here and then kill the golem and then go down again to find the fern somewhere. That didn't seem like a good idea. And I didn't, you know, a lot of those temples just don't have any iron, but it's just had iron, nothing else. Which is very, very cursed loot drawers, honestly. You know, doesn't make sense. Anyway, 6, 12, 20, that's fine. Those are fine runs. They're not like mind-blowing or anything. They're just like, alright. And I'll take that. I'll take that for the 5s. And I'll see you tomorrow with the... That looks a whole... Like, that point C looks awful. So yeah, look forward to that. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.